Hello, I'm Julia. Welcome back to my garden. It is good to be back. Been quite poorly for the last week or so, but I'm back now. And I have been getting better over the last couple of days, so I've had a little bit of time out in my garden. We've made some progress and I am excited to be able to show you that today. We're going to have a little look. It's getting a bit nippy now even though it's still sunny, so I'll be brief I think. We're going to go in the Polytunnel. It's done as far as it can be done, with the timber yards and things shutting down now and the garden centre is shut down. I was lucky enough to get a delivery of compost yesterday. I'd ordered it the day before we got locked down, so just in the nick of time, and they honoured my delivery, so I'm really grateful for that. There's some things I've not been able to do and I'm not sure that I'll be able to, but I'll just have to play that by ear. I am going to try and get some more delivered, but I'm not sure that I'll be able to, so some things might have to just be let go for this year, but that's okay, doesn't matter. Let's have a little look around. It is Thursday the 26th of March, yay! I remembered the date straight off. Whoop, whoop. Okay, a quick tour. Let's show you what we've been up to. Okay, square bed that is outside the greenhouse. That delivery of compost that I had yesterday has enabled me to top all of the raised beds, except for that one because that's got things in it. So the square bed is done and this bed is done. These are the things that I've started hardening off. Actually, they're hardened, they're good to go. And they're all cold weather, you know, things that are fine outside anyway. The carrot bed, I didn't have enough compost left to fill it. It's a big space and I don't know if I'll be able to get enough delivered. So that might have, that's the big thing that might have to be on hold for this year really. Maybe in a few weeks I'll be able to get hold of some compost and I can do some later carrots. We'll see. No big deal. Tractor bed, tyre bed is done, and that is actually where Big Max is going to grow. So that's topped off and ready. These ones all topped off, ready to go. Nothing in them at the moment. The big new bed, that is another sufferer of lack of compost, but there's good compost underneath it and there's good soil underneath it, so I'll still plant in that. It just won't be quite, it'll be a bit more of a battle than it should have been. That corner there, I'd already composted with some leftover compost that I had, so that's got the broad beans in it and there are broad bean seeds underneath this cover. I've just covered it up to try to make sure no little micey friends get to the seeds and nick my seeds. So once they're up, that can come off, they'll be fine. This year's onion bed, we had such a wet winter that it flooded everything out basically. Not to worry, not to worry, I've got plenty of onions and things on the go. That curly kale I've started pulling out now and I am giving it one at a time to the chickens. Purple sprouting broccoli still giving us sprouts. Broccoli, can you see my shadow? I'm so sorry. There we go. Garlic's looking good. Well, some of it's looking a bit straggly, but you know, it's been one of them winters, hasn't it? We're coming out of the winter and it's growing, and the central leaves that are coming through, the new leaves, are perfect, so that's fine. Shall we go into the Polytunnel? Do you want to have a look? The poppy. Bear in mind that I can no longer get hold of the things that I need to finish it. So the door frame's not finished, but I've still got the roll-up door on it. Peek. So there's still some things to do in here, but I can now grow things in it. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Hey, drum roll. Best I can do. Sorry, left-handed. Well, it's done. Path that Charles made. Edged. I edged it. He built the path. I edged it. You have no idea. Without my Charlie, I could not have done this, because he has been amazing. He has barrowed all of this. It is it's not just standard compost, it is a mixture of topsoil and spent mushroom compost. And there's quite a lot of straw underneath it, especially down this back bit here, because it was so deep. It would have, oh, how much money would it have cost to try and fill that all up with compost? That's quite a lot of straw underneath it. It'll sink, and I'll keep topping it up with more compost that I'll hopefully make myself with manure that I'll get from Cosmos and the other horses. Okay, in the buckets. I'm so happy. Look, I've got my arches in, and I've put some canes just along the top, because I want to be able to get, I want to be able to move freely in between the arches. So the canes are just running along the top. So whatever I plant at the bottom of them can grow up and over and spread up the roof. Look, my polytunnel's done. Bubble wrap I put in along the edge, because there is a gap behind that board, and it was quite drafty. Oh yeah, I didn't say, did I? Grapevine. Not secured it to anything yet, but I'm going to. So I've got that planted outside in possibly the world's worst planter, but it was a quick job because I needed to get it done. Everything's going on nicely, isn't it? Yes, cool. I need a quick tidy up. We're going to dig a channel. I've got a string, can you just see running all along there? We're going to dig a channel along there and edge the bed when we can get hold of some timber. And oh yeah, that's another big development. We've decided to get rid of the weed suppressing sheep paths, because it was a death trap. It was so wet underneath them, it was just horrendous. So we are now we've put some hardcore down, we're going to put gravel on top, but I don't want to put the gravel on top until we've done the trench along here and got the timber to edge the bed. But that's okay, because I can still plant in the bed in the meantime. Oh, gosh, there's been so much. It's just the last couple of days having Charlie at home and having that delivery of compost is just taking things on a step further. So pleased with it all. So out here we've got some very young spinach plants, but I was really concerned having them in the greenhouse, because it's getting really hot in there with all the sunshine. So I've been bringing them out here in the days, and they seem to be just fine. So those are the only things that are out here that will go back in now tonight. These other things I'll cover up with some bubble wrap just for the evening. These are all the sweet peas that were indoors. They seem to be enjoying being out here. Peas, the Kelton Wonders, they seem to be okay out here. The Golden Globe shallots, stewed on onions, more sweet peas, more sweet peas, and some more onions. The Golden Globe onions. That's what we've got out here. Out here they are going to stay. That one looks like it's on blinking steroids. All its mates are really small. And that one's just like, I'm going for it. Okay. I've got plans for 2 more beds, I think. I want to make a narrow bed at the other side of the big new bed, and that's where I want to grow rhubarb, just a long narrow bed of rhubarb. And then I've got plans for where we're taking the hedge down. We've done most of it, we've still got a little bit to do. Next year there'll be a long narrow bed similar to the one that's already down there where I've got the garlic down there as well, going right to the edge to where it drops off. And I'm thinking I might do an asparagus patch there. Not the whole lot, just part of it. It's sunny and it's well drained, so I think it might be ideal. The little bubble wrap greenhouse behind me is doing really, really well. I've got tomatoes back in it, and peppers, and my sweet corn at the moment. Not all the tomatoes, just a few. An experiment, a few sacrificial, possibly sacrificial ones. But they seem to be doing fine in there. They had, I think, a magnesium deficiency, the tomatoes. I guess they've been in the soil for quite a while now. And they started yellowing in between the veins. So I gave everything a foliar feed with some diluted Epsom salts. And I'm just going to watch them now and see if that improves. I'm not sure how often you do that for. Does anybody out there know how often, if you've got tomato plants with a magnesium deficiency, which is what I think it is, how often would you spray a foliar treatment with a dilution of Epsom salts? Would you just do it once and expect that to work? Would you be doing it every day, every other day, twice a week? I don't know. I have no idea. It's a nice little plant. Indigo cherry. Cute. This one's not showing. Oh yeah, it is just a little down there. That actually looks on the camera much more yellow than it actually is. It looks. It's going a bit yellow in between the veins. Can you see? I don't know if you'll be able to see or not. It's hard with this light. So anyway, if anybody's got any advice about what to do, or how often to do it, or if there's anything else I can do, it's just been breathtaking. Yesterday was blisteringly hot. It was really hot outside. I was in a vest top. Today, not so hot, been quite a nip in the air. We are still only in March, albeit the end of March, coming up to the end of March. We are still only in March, and it can still get cold. It's going to freeze tonight around here, so I'm going to put the heater on. Close up the bubble wrap. I've been opening this in the daytime because it has been so hot in here. I've had the doors open and let me show you what I mean. It's not as hot as it's been today. Well, it is. If you look at there's a little number at the side. It's going to show you as hot as it's been. So at the moment, 26.3 degrees, and it has been as high as 44 degrees in here today. But last night it got down to 1.4 degrees. Massive fluctuations in temperatures, and I don't know how my poor plant's coping with it. But they seem to be. I mean, these tomatoes have been out here a week now and they're doing much better than they did the first time that I brought them out. So that's great. I'm very pleased. I'm pleased this is working. This, it has to be said, is the temperatures out here in the main greenhouse, not in the little one. I have no idea what the temperatures have been in there. The tomatoes are surviving, and the peppers are surviving, and sweet corn surviving. That's all I'm interested in. You are joining me for quite a momentous occasion. We are in the Polytunnel. It is Friday the 27th of March. I did it again. I remembered the date. And we're going to make a first sowing in the Polytunnel. Little hand cultivator. Cracking little tool. Just going to try and prepare this soil a little bit. I'm going to put you so you can see. Yeah, I think that's going to work. There's some lumps in this. I'm going to have to just do my best. Okay, let's turn you and then you can see. So I'm going to sow. I've got several sorts of lettuce. We've got my favourite. My favourite is that the right way up? Tom Thumb. Slightly battered packet because I left it in the greenhouse and the packet got eaten by slugs. But the seed packet didn't. I'm just going to sow along the edge here. So we'll just prepare it a little, not quite so lumpy. Move some of the lumps and bumps a bit further back. This is exciting. Okay, we'll do some. Should we do some cut and come agains on this little patch? Well, no, what we'll do, I've got two mixes. I've got this one, which says it is a lettuce green leaves, just mixed. And this one, which is mixed spicy leaves. So I'm going to do them together. Why not? Because the mix is only a patch, it's only a pile of seeds that they've mixed for you, so you can do your own mix. Let's get both packs out first. Guys, I'm not doing much. I'm doing them fairly close to the edge, just in this area here, because there will be plant there. There'll be tomato plants going up to the crossbars and such. These will be out fairly soon anyway. I just want to make sure that when I bring the tomatoes out, if these are still in, they're not in the way. Okay, so let's have a few from this one, a few from that one. Done there a minute. Open this one up. Seeds from that one. And some seeds from this one. Oh yeah, they're very different. Seeds from both. And this area here, not a big area, but it's enough. I'm not even going to put anything over the seeds, I don't think. I'm just going to scatter them. Make sure they're mixed. This feels very nice actually, the first seeds. Let's put the mix label there, because that's from there to the back is where I put them. Okay, maybe we will just tickle them a little. I'll come back and water them in a minute when I've done the whole lot. Okay, the second one I'm doing is another cut and come again. I don't know if you can see because it's so. And I'm going to do it next to the ones that are the little leaves. So again, I'll just break this down a bit, get rid of any big lumps, and bring in some of the finer stuff. So this again is just going to be a sewn thinly thing. I have to admit, I have never grown this Balmain cut and come again lettuce before. It was free on Hay magazine, so I might as well use it before all the seeds go out of date, especially at the moment because it's really hard to get all the seeds. Ooh, they're pale. Okay. Probably going to be about 3 billion plants. They're very pale, so it's actually quite easy to see where you've been. Okay, Valmain. No, and again, a little tickle. I will bring a garden cairn in here as well and just put it along the back of these rows, just so I know where I've planted, basically. Alrighty, seed into place. Let's moving along. The next ones that we're going to do are going to be heading types, not cut and come again. And the first one I'm putting in is my absolute favourite. Those big lumps out of the way. And that is going to be the Tom Thumbs. I like these little lettuces. They have a delicate flavour, a nice, good delicate flavour, and there's 3 of us in the house, so Tom Thumb, I'm going to be very thin with these because I really don't want to have to. Very thin, she says. Plenty enough for now. I'm going to do regular sowings. Just keep those going through the year. About along this edge. As these come out, probably sow basil or something along here. Little Gem next. Little Gem is another one that I like, but not as much as Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb and these Little Gems and the all year round one are all going to need some thinning out. I am excited. It is wonderful to be getting things in the ground. Direct sowing, yeah. This is not my first direct sowing of the year. I did the broad beans the other day. Who hates opening seed packets? Goodness. Right, we're in. Again, I'm going to do these incredibly thinly because I don't want many of them. That'll be enough. That's like about 10 seeds. And that'll do. And the next one is all year round. All year round. Last year's seeds. So some have already come out. Let's give this a little. Get rid of some of those bigger lumps. Okay, all year round. Again, I'm just going to sprinkle them on the surface. I'm not doing many. At all. Literally that many. Hope you can see that. Darker, they're going to be a bit harder to see. And I think that when I water, that's going to be all the all the covering they'll need. That was exciting for me. It's so exciting to finally get some seeds in the ground in here. I know you won't have been as excited about a few seeds going in the floor as I was, but to me it's a very big deal. A very big deal. Some lettuces, but it's a big deal to me. It's a start, isn't it? In here they'll be fine. They won't mind getting going in here. I think I'm probably going to have about 50 million from that tiny little row. That's okay. Lettuces are good. We like lettuce. Let's go and have a look at the greenhouse. I've rejigged it. I'm not excited, I promise. It's nothing. But we'll have a look. Okay, so the great rejig in the greenhouse is that I've moved the table. I put it sideways on. I kept tripping over things. Every time I moved, something fell over. So I've given myself a bit more space in the middle of the greenhouse. I can work around the edges. So everything's doing okay. These calendulas could do with being outside really. Those potatoes must be baking in here, it's so hot. Look at those. I do love looping seedlings. Do you love looping seedlings? They just always look like they're just waving a cheery hello to you, don't they? They're doing really well. They need pricking out soon. Let me get another couple of leaves on each and then I'll prick them out. Everything else as much as you left it. I brought some more peppers out. Certainly with the heater and the sun on this thing, this greenhouse, it's been warm enough in here. Everything seems to be getting on alright in here. So anyway, that's the greenhouse. That's all I've done. Just moved the table, but it's exciting. Because now I can move around in it. All I've done is move a table and it's made me excited. Because now I can move around in there without keep tripping over everything. I've started bringing a lot more stuff out. It's all the hardier outdoor things that'll be okay out here. In the sun, getting a bit of breeze, making themselves into stronger plants. All of this lot I've now started leaving out overnight, but I cover it. You see the hoops. I've been covering it with bubble wrap just to keep the worst of the weather off, and everything seems to be doing just fine. So that can continue, which is good stuff. It's another beautiful day up here. Another beautiful day. Do you want to see the damage that the wretched foxes did? Got something else to show you actually. You can't really see it, can you? They dug up all that area. And up over here as well, inside there. Moved that cairn, which made me think initially that they'd pulled that up, but they've not. But they had dug up quite a few of those broad bean plants that are down there. Thinking ridiculous things. Something else to show you. Lots and lots, if you can see it, of frog spawn. Lots of frog spawn. We first noticed it about 4 days ago, and then just some of them are just starting to, the little black dots are just starting to sort of elongate now. I don't think I'll be able to show you properly, but we'll try. Wow. Yeah. That's going to be a lot of frogs if they all hatch out. Good, slug eaters, wonderful, welcome in the garden always. So bye bye for now. I hope I'll see you again next time. Keep safe, keep healthy, keep 2 meters away.